Hello, hello, delightful humans of the interwebs. Welcome to eSpot Live. I'm Ellie. This is Rodney. We're happy to be here. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous after Monday's streaming things that happened on Monday's stream. I did my best to fix the potential issues. I'm just noticing that the background audio is super quiet right now, so I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. And as always, let me know how it sounds. I can turn it up, turn it down, whatever I need to do. So there's that. But yeah, I rebooted everything. I refreshed and updated everything I could think to refresh and update. So I'm really hoping today's stream's a bit smoother. I also tested my interwebs, and surprisingly enough, they're working. So I'm gonna have to rely on you guys. Let me know in the chat. I'm not getting any notifications saying that I'm dropping frames or anything weird is happening, so it looks smooth on my end. Fingers crossed that it's a nice stream for you guys. But again, just let me know, and we'll go from there. That's it for disclaimers, really. I don't think there's anything. Oh no, there's one more disclaimer. You might notice that my background is moving. I've got the fan blasted again. So that's that. Sorry if it's distracting, but there you go. Also, again, with just the feedback, let me know if it's loud or anything. I can deal with the fan if I need to, but that's what I have. I feel like I'm missing a disclaimer because that was surprisingly straightforward, but I think that's it for disclaiming. Yeah, as long as I don't get anybody telling me that I'm not visible on the screen, I'm gonna jump straight into what I have to chat about today. Speaking of jumping straight in, my first topic has to do with hot tubs. Again. You know, I didn't expect to be chatting about hot tub streaming. That wasn't something that I really saw coming with eSpot Live. And yet, here we are again. Because not only is hot tub streaming kind of in a weird little place on Twitch right now, but because it's been moved into a weird little niche instead of being banned or addressed or talked about or unbanned or anything really, it's actually gathering its own little kind of niche that's now including VTubers. So VTubers are now taking over the hot tub meta on Twitch. I didn't see this coming. I'm not complaining. Like I said when I chatted about hot tub streaming before, it's just not necessarily my niche. Silly! Hello! Silly's in the chat! Here, you made it. Hello to everyone, but mostly Rodney. I mean, same, to be honest. That's just, we all know that Rodney's the star of the show. Rodney. Yeah, you missed, I said that I rebooted everything, like, literally everything. Updated everything I could think of to reboot and update, and so, on my end, it looks like the stream is running much smoother than on Monday, but let me know. Also, let me know about the background music, because it sounds really quiet to me, but also my headphones are kind of starting to get busted, so let me know. In the meantime, we're talking about VTubers in hot tubs on Twitch. just sentences that I didn't think would happen out loud. Frankly, there's a lot of sentences that shouldn't happen out loud that I accidentally do, so I guess I can't really say much, but you know, there it is. VTubers and hot tubs on Twitch. Yeah, this idea of kind of tinkering around with new forms of content isn't new to the virtual entertainers, that community. That's kind of what VTubers do, is experiment with new styles, new content, kind of like stretching the limits of, you know, what can be done in that kind of setting, because obviously when you have a real life person, there are limits. because it's a real life person. But when you have an avatar, you can kind of, you know, stretch reality a little bit, have fun with it. So VTubers are known for doing that. So it's not necessarily surprising. It's just, I don't know if it's like the extent of it maybe that's surprising, or the fact that hot tub streaming is even a thing that is surprising to me. Again, not necessarily complaining, to each their own. It's just, I don't know. It's a thing. Catching up with the chat real quick. Silly, thank you for that feedback. It's working pretty well. Audio visuals are looking good, so fingers crossed. Awesome. It looks fine on my end too, so it's gonna be a good stream today. And then also Silly says, I have to say, I was very confused when I found out hot tub streaming was the thing. Same. You know what I think it might be? My brain just absolutely freaks out at this idea of, like, technology and water. It's like trying to, when you're in the pool or a hot tub, I suppose, and you're, like, leaning over the edge with your phone. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just a little paranoid, because I guess I have seen people just straight up texting in water, but it freaks me out. I can't do it. I have to, like, lean over the edge and try not to like, get the electronic device wet. I don't know if I just was convinced as a kid that, you know, the toaster was gonna fry me in the bathtub. I don't know. There's just something about it that messes with my head. I think that's why this idea of, hot tub streaming kind of messes with me as well. Even though, like, obviously they're not sitting with a computer in a hot tub, but still, it's just that disconnect. That might be where it's coming from. Silly saying, though, most phones are pretty water resistant now. That is true. I will never test that. I will never test that. Not on purpose, at least. I most definitely will drop my phone in a puddle many times over its lifespan because, you know, it's me. Hey, G-Man's in the chat too. We're discussing electronic devices in large bodies of water. Mostly because I was just, you know, derailing myself by, talking about VTubers in hot tubs. Wolf's here too! Wolf has subscribed tier 2 for 3 months. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you guys. Silly says, maybe I just watched too much Addams Family Values when I was young, and now I'm afraid Joan Cusack will electrocute me with a toaster. That is literally what I had in my brain when I mentioned being fried by a toaster. So I'm glad we're on the same page there. Oh man. Okay, yeah. Focusing on the topic. VTubers are now jumping on this, not even jumping on the trend of hot tub streaming, but kind of taking over the niche of hot tub streaming in some ways. Again, this idea of virtual entertainers chilling by a pool, that's not necessarily new, but this hot tub niche becoming a strangely controversial thing is new, and VTubers being part of it is like, you know, there you go. So VTubers in general, for those of you who do not know, I did not know it before I started T-Spot Live, but VTubers are virtual entertainers. So it's essentially, a lot of them are streamers, but they'll have an avatar presence rather than, you know, like, I'm actually a VTuber. I'm kidding, I'm not. Gosh, anyways. I'm great at distracting myself today. Also, hello, Wolf! Yeah, anyways, VTubers create, they can design their character model, typically from the shoulders up for, like, a format like this, and they, in addition to that, they can create entire sets for their characters, so they're not limited to, a background blowing in the fan. Not that I'm complaining, I like my butterflies. But, yeah, you can have a whole virtual reality background, you can place that wherever you want. So, you know, it almost seems like slotting a virtual character into a hot tub was inevitable on Twitch. I can't believe I'm going to talk about this, but hey, it's in my notes. So, specifically, let's chat Buff Pup. Buff Pup is a VTuber who streams using a cartoony, muscular Shiba Inu. and started doing hot tub streams as far back as 1.5 years ago. So they've been ahead of the game in that one. And initially the set was a joke. Just kind of, I mean, there was an aim to it. It was to provide that chill virtual ambiance, but it was a joke for viewers. And then the streamer chatted with Polygon on Twitter saying, I think more people come in just to interact and talk without there being a distraction. So in these videos, the dog just casually leans back in a classic wooden hot tub, taking questions, chatting with people who are hanging out. It's a whole thing. It's definitely a thing. So while Buff Pup has been doing these hot tub streams for a while, the recent controversy and subsequent new category on Twitch has just kind of piqued the interest of the rest of the VTuber community as well. Not the rest of, I don't think it's everybody, but a decent number of them. So yeah, now we have quite a few different VTuber hot tub streamers. There's some fun ones. It's a fun community. I'm just cracking myself up because, again, it's not something I ever would have thought of. But that's why we have creative people in the world. Not where I thought this was going. When I think it was last week or maybe a little bit before, I talked about this whole hot tub streaming phenomenon that was happening out on Twitch. Well, some people were complaining about it, and Twitch was kind of seeming to not want to deal with it. Like, they weren't banning it because they weren't doing anything wrong, but they were also, like, not promoting it. They were banning certain words that would lead people to it. And now they just have created its own category. And when I talked about that, I did not anticipate the next topic being VTubers and hot tubs. So that's why I'm cracking up about this. But, you know, to each their own. It's a super fun way to do just regular let's chat type scenarios. People get to be creative. It doesn't have to be something that's inappropriate. I know some people kind of take it there, or make assumptions about it, but it's just a thing that it is. Again, my brain just freaks out with this idea of technology and water. I don't know. I can't do it. Just catching up the chat, Silly saying, I'm just really thrown by this topic. I know, I just wanted to open with the unexpected. I didn't order the topics, actually, so there's that. And then... Wolf says, yeah, she sounds unsure of it herself. Yes, I'm very unsure of the topic. It's fascinating. Unexpected. There you go. And then Silly says, I'm pretty sure Twitch realized the money involved and changed their tune. Right. Yeah. Unless y'all have more to say on VTubers and hot tubs, I'm chill with going on to the next topic. I'm like, there is a small part of me that's vaguely curious because, again, my brain is just like, what? But at the same time, I don't think that's my niche. I should say about, like, watching and seeing what the kerfluffle is about, I'm not about to start VTubing. I'm gonna stop before I dig myself even deeper into a hole. Next up, Roger Craig Smith is back to voicing Sonic the Hedgehog. How's that for a transition? I talked a little bit before about how, in January, fans were quite surprised when it was announced that, Roger Craig Smith, veteran voice actor, was no longer going to be voicing Sonic, in the future. Well, yesterday, he announced that he will return as the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in future games. His quote is, I can't fully express my gratitude for the Sonic the Hedgehog crew and community. I hope to honor your support and passion. So when the first announcement came out, neither he nor Sega provided a reason for his brief departure. Some fans were speculating that he was to be replaced by Ben Schwartz, who voiced Sonic in the 2020 live-action film. No Sonic projects have actually been released in those intervening months, but Smith has been the voice of Sonic since 2010's Sonic Freeriders before going on to voice Sega's Speedy mascot in over a dozen games, including Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, multiple installments of Super Smash Bros. He's also voiced Sonic in animated projects like Sonic Boom, Wreck-It Ralph. While the Sonic franchise has certainly had many ups and downs in the recent years, Smith's voice acting has rarely been an issue. So let's hope that future projects continue to make good use of his talents. But there we go. I'm gonna just not so gracefully ignore the chat. No, I'm not. I lied. They're talking about my propensity to stick my foot in my mouth, and or dig a hole with my comments. But yeah, yay! Sonic the Hedgehog. That's exciting. I'm personally a little bit curious as to kind of how that worked. But obviously any conjecture is just going to be gossip and conjecture, which happens a lot in this industry. But, yeah, no confirmation from him or, you know, anyone else as to why there was that original little announcement that, or not so little announcement that he wouldn't be in future roles. But, the people have spoken, and, the, I don't know, franchise has responded, I suppose. Yeah. Wolf in the chat. But why? We're funny, aren't we? Yes, you're hilarious. Yep. Alright, speaking of Sonic. Yay! Good transition there. Sega had their inaugural Sonic Central live stream today in order to share some of the ways that they're celebrating the 30th anniversary. I've been talking about this for a while. There's a lot of anniversaries happening this year, almost as if they happen every year. But kind of big ones, 25th and 30th and things like that. So this is Sonic's 30th anniversary. Several things were announced in the stream today, and so I'm just going to kind of run through the basic bullet points of some of the things that were covered. So, what we know, Sonic Symphony. So, what's kind of fun, we can get ready to experience the melodies of Sonic like never before with a full symphony orchestra featuring appearances by Crush 40 and Tomoya Atani. The show will be virtual and take place on the 23rd, which is Sonic's actual birthday. That's June 23rd. I just said the 23rd, like you're supposed to know what month it is. That is actually, like, I just kind of brushed over that. I'm amongst my nerd niches. I am also a music nerd, specifically orchestral nerd. I have not played the cello in a very long time, but I was the nerdy little third grader toting around a cello that was larger than I was, and so this makes my heart very, very happy. I'm looking forward to that, and yeah. Looking forward to that one. Anyways, next up, cameos. So we learned about a couple cameos coming up. Sonic will appear in 2 Point Hospital, adding Sonic-themed items on July 22nd, and Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, the official video game with players able to dress their athletes in Sonic gear. The upcoming title Lost Judgment, players can go to arcades and play a perfect recreation of 1996's Sonic the Fighters. That's super fun. Next up, Sonic Colors is back. Sonic Colors Ultimate is a remaster of the 2010 platformer, which will come to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC through the Epic Games Store on September 7th. This was developed by Blind Squirrel Entertainment, known for Mass Effect Legendary Edition. The remaster will update the game's look and feel, as well as add new features and a new mode called Rival Rush. In order to accompany the Sonic Colors remaster, Sega also announced Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps. I am so sorry, Rodney. I have failed you with my flailing. That takes precedent. That's what I get for just, like, getting super into reading my announcements. Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps. It's a 2-part animated series featuring longtime Sonic voice actor Roger Craig Smith. Yay! So that's super fun. We've... Okay, I'm catching up in the chat real quick. I missed something there, but Wolf said, you make life fun and you smile and all this Sonic talk. Now I'm hungry. I have to DoorDash now. Oh, man. I may or may not have started preparing dinner and then didn't have time to actually eat it. So that's going to be happening after eSpot Live. So I feel that. Silly says, I can second that. I really want some tots. Chili cheese tots. Ooh. Now you're just talking food. Okay, I need to focus before I lose all semblance of focus. Which has happened several times. Next up in this Sonic Central livestream, they announced new Sonic Compilation. So Sonic Origins, which will be a compilation of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic CD are going to be released all in one bundle. There's not yet an official release date, but it's coming soon. Super exciting. 30th anniversary and all, so sometime this year, I'm assuming. Also, new platform games are coming. So the Epic Games Store will see the release of Sonic Mania coming June 24th. PlayStation Now will receive Sonic Forces, Sonic Mania, and Team Sonic Racing on June 1st. And Amazon Luna will get Sonic Mania and Team Sonic Racing later this year. Also, there's mobile game events. So Sonic Forces Speed Battle will receive Super Sonic as a character. Sonic Dash will add a pirate-themed event. Super excited about that, with Pirate Sonic and Captain Shadow costumes. Sonic Racing will add classic characters, cars, and tracks, and the Werehog will be a Halloween addition to both Forces and Dash. They also talked Sonic Prime. The Man of Action team is working with Sega and Netflix on a new animated project. Joe Kelly from Man of Action offered a short update revealing Sonic Prime will be a 24-episode series where Sonic must save the universe and, along the way, experience moments of self-discovery, always important, and redemption. I'm a little nervous as to what he has to be redeemed from in this particular iteration. Sonic Prime will premiere on Netflix sometime in 2022, so that one's actually confirmed for next year. They also announced merch. Sega announced a variety of 30th anniversary themed items, a toy recreating the final battle between Sonic and Dr. Eggman in his giant robot from Sonic 2 by Jakks Pacific, a jewelry collaboration with Ice King, or King Ice, I said that wrong, including necklaces with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. The Sonic Encyclopedia from Dark Horse, where fans can look back at 30 years of Sonic's games and adventures, and a commemorative, one of those words, a collection of coins from AppMex. There you go. Last up, the Sega ended the show by announcing that its Sonic team, which has previously released Sonic Generations and Sonic Forces, has begun work on a new mainline Sonic game. So there is something new coming. Last time I talked about Sonic, I said, they haven't said anything about a new game. I wonder what's up. Boom! A teaser trailer revealed that the game will arrive in 2022. It'll be playable on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X/S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So pretty much all of them. There wasn't any other information revealed about it, but the teaser shows Sonic picking up speed in a forest setting, which seems to cause digital effects around him before his trailer leaves behind what looks like a rune-type symbol. So there it is. I am intrigued. Silly says memorable and commemorative. Am I right? Yes. Hey, Paige is here! Hello, Paige! Welcome! It's good to see you in the chat, and yay, Sonic! I concur wholeheartedly. Wolf says Tails is better. I mean, but it's still part of the same universe, so yay, Sonic. As in, like, the overarching franchise is the word I was looking for in flailing instead of saying. And there you go. Encyclopedia. Yay. It's true. It's a fantastic word. I like puns. And Jedi Roxy's here as well! Hey! The chat's getting lit, and I appreciate it. Next up to chat about, we're going to transition a little away from, it's a completely different topic, away from Sonic, and chat a CW special that's in the works that I'm super excited about. And that CW special is none other than a Scooby-Doo reunion. What? Okay, I'm legit excited about that. Hanna-Barbera first introduced the world to the Mystery Gang back in 1969. It's been around a minute. Velma, Fred, Daphne, Shaggy, and the unforgettable Scooby-Doo quickly took pop culture by storm. And now, I didn't even realize the extent of it. There's over 45 different films, 14 television series. Scooby-Doo is considered one of the most famous animated properties of all time, and now it's coming back in a brand new special. According to The Wrap, it's going to be a 1-hour show, the Scooby-Doo Reunion Special, and it will air on the CW. It brings the meddling kids to the Warner Bros. Studios lot to look back on their 52 years of solving mysteries. As the group reminisces about their most iconic mystery cases and the filming process, something strange ensues. The series will be produced by the real-life Warner Bros. Animation and Warner Bros. Unscripted television teams in association with Warner Horizon and Abominable Pictures, which includes Jonathan Stern as executive producer. I can't believe I got that sentence. I did it. I did the sentence, guys, and I ruined it by, like, bragging about saying a sentence out loud, but, you know, it's fine. This Scooby-Doo reunion is clearly a spoof kind of on the entertainment industry's current trend for reuniting or rebooting popular content, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. This actually might be one of the first animated reunions to hit the small screen, but again, there you go. There's not yet an exact release date, yet to be announced. However, it is expected to hit the CW at some point in 2021, so keep your eyes open. Ears peeled, one of those, however that idiom works. And obviously, when we hear more info, we shall pass it along to you. Fitting the legacy of Scooby-Doo into 1 hour is a task that will be very tricky to pull off, so here's to hoping they do a very good job of it. Obviously, diehard fans of the franchise, fans in general of the franchise, are going to be delighted, regardless of what they come up with, but, I'm excited! I'm really excited about that one. I think it's gonna be so much fun. Wolf made a mention of why chat, let's jump in a hot tub. I feel like I should point out, for those who are new to the chat, that that's in direct reference to an earlier topic where we were talking about VTubers and hot tubs. So there we go. Wolf says, how can it come back when it never went off air? Granted, reruns, but still on. I mean, yeah, but still, it's like, it's new content. And then Silly says, bring back the early 2000s live action cast back, you cowards. I mean, you're not wrong. Paige agrees as well. Oh, so many things. All of it. They should, I have no clue what they have planned for this, but wouldn't it be cool if they did like a combo reunion of the live action and the original animated version in like one go? You'd have to have longer than an hour episode for that though. Alright, I've gone off on a tangent, like this entire show isn't a tangent, but hey. Water break! Right? Hey? Good timing? Yeah? Transitions? No. Okay. But I am honestly gonna take a water break. So, this is the regularly scheduled part of eSpot Live, where I lecture everybody to drink water, because water is important. Your kidneys need water in order to function, and they need to function in order to live in your body. So take care of your kidneys. Your kidneys will take care of you. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water before this gets even more weird. Be right back. I'm back! I saw your comment, Jedi Roxy. I mean, I saw most of the comments, but, coffee! I mean, water. Dang, autocorrect. I don't know if that's, like, better or worse than, my brain just fritzed out for a second. Chalky milk! There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Maybe because it's not a normal word I would use in everyday vocabulary, but it's slipped my mind. I can't even pretend I'm not a coffee addict. But water too. There we go. Oh, Silly says, Ellie, your brain needs food. Yeah, it's probably a good point. How's the audio going on your end, Silly? I saw that the sound was... wow, what happened? I always come back, like, less distracted for my water breaks. It might be one of the reasons for the water breaks, but for some reason. Yeah. Let's, let's chat news topics! So next up to chat about, because I just don't even know where my brain's trying to go with this conversation, which is fine. We've seen a lot of companies versus companies and interesting forms of competition here. Next up in that particular topic, we have an interesting take on Facebook versus YouTube, in that Facebook is officially trying to kind of be direct competition to YouTube gaming. So what we got here is, first off, Facebook Gaming has tried to kind of compete with Twitch now for some time by providing top creators with a live streaming alternative. But now Facebook is taking on yet another competitor, which is YouTube. Facebook is launching a new program called, quote, Stars for Gaming Videos on Demand, end quote. The idea of this is simple enough. Creators can upload pre-edited videos and monetize said content through collecting stars. Facebook pays creators 1 cent for every star they receive. Creators can set a goal for stars collected per video and to track that process in real time. This new Stars for Gaming Videos on Demand program is currently in pilot testing mode for a small batch of creators. The goal is to roll it out to more partnered gaming creators soon, according to Facebook. So Mark Zuckerberg wrote in a blog post, quote, we want to build the best platform for millions of creators to make a living. That includes game streamers for gaming creators, game streamers and gaming creators, and today we're starting to test some new tools to help them make a living. Stars for Gaming Videos on Demand gives fans a new way to support creators while watching gaming videos, and live breaks allow creators to take a break from live streaming while earning money and keeping viewers entertained. Hopefully these tools and more will help more people do creative work they enjoy. End quote. So yeah, what kind of might have seemed obvious to some people, which was that focus on VOD, has taken a minute for Facebook to develop. There's still really only one major platform for creatives to upload pre-edited videos and potentially earn a decent revenue, and that's YouTube. That's changing, though. YouTube's ad split isn't reliable, as many creators have been documenting over recent years, and increased competition in the space means that top personalities get bigger, but it's really, really tough for new entrants to break through. For all of YouTube's downsides, it's still kind of the only place for new creators to try and find their footing, relying on YouTube's recommendation algorithm and discovery tools while partaking in the company's partner program to monetize their videos. Other competitors over the years, including Vimeo, never really competed. They didn't quite get to that level. Twitch is live streaming, first and foremost, and Amazon and TikTok rely more on sponsorship than direct ad revenue, and are more short-form storytelling modes. And that kind of leaves Facebook, which is involved in everything. Facebook has more than 2 billion monthly users, which is kind of crazy to think about. And they're trying to just build bigger and bigger entertainment programs. So we've got Facebook Watch that we've seen, now Facebook Live Gaming, and now Facebook Gaming that won't be live. Facebook also controlled just over 25% of online advertising market share in 2020. That was second only to Google, which was at 28%. according to eMarketer. So this gives Facebook a hefty advantage over other video platforms, specifically on that advertising front, and its user base could theoretically be a really, really lucrative home for other creators. Facebook's announcement reads, quote, "We're increasing our focus on gaming VOD to give creators the tools and support they need for making awesome content on Facebook gaming. We want to invest in helping gaming creators take advantage of the resources Facebook can provide to help their content reach as many people as possible, whether it's live or on demand," end quote. So the key word here might be theoretically. So for all of Facebook's investment in gaming and other entertainment avenues, there's still some pretty big hurdles to overcome here. Discovery on Facebook, for example, is still not quite as good as YouTube. Also, gaming as a community really has thrived on YouTube and Twitch, and that's their home and they're comfortable there. So breaking into a new, an established community might be a little bit of a challenge there. But this giving creators a new way to monetize their content and appealing to crowds that are already kind of raising in frustration with YouTube or Twitch could end up being a welcome change for the creator community. So we'll just have to see how that goes, if it's a successful endeavor for Facebook. I'm just mostly curious watching Facebook extend out to more and more markets. Wondering, like, what, if any, is the limit there with that. I've already brought up in prior eSpots, talking about just kind of Facebook becoming known for using their already successful funds, for lack of a better word, to break into new areas, new sections and everything in a way that obviously a brand new creator could never do, or a new entrepreneur or someone with this idea can't just enter any random field and launch a successful product. And it's interesting to see more and more of these really, really big companies be like, oh, we're trying something new. Like, it's not a big deal. And then they just launch it with billions of dollars already backed behind it. So we'll have to see. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Catching up on the chat right quick. So, Silly mentions, I've never even heard of Facebook gaming, so I feel like YouTube's winning already. I mean, Facebook gaming's not launched yet, so there's that. Though apparently, I mean, I've heard of Facebook Watch, Facebook Live. I've never really done much with it myself. And I have heard of Stars. I know that you purchase stars as a viewer, and then you can donate stars, but I feel like you purchase them for a lot more than a penny a star. Almost makes you wonder who's getting the rest of the money. Who knows? It's a mystery! Yeah, there it is. And then, yeah, got more conversation going on. There we go. Silly says, this topic is why anti-monopoly laws are so important. This topic is why anti-monopoly laws should be important. But what are they actually doing? Am I allowed to say that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. So there we go. Anyways. Also, thanks for the bits. Wolf. Woo! Thanks for the stars. Right. Alright, next up. Gamestop has launched yet another endeavor into surviving. And that is now NFTs. So GameStop has revealed/unveiled, two different words for the record, a brand new NFT homepage. Question mark there? Oh, Wolf redeemed stretch. What is that? Like, is that literal? Do I just kind of stretch? I can stretch. It's a little awkward, but you know, stretching. Yeah. Oh, this actually feels kind of nice. I should do this before I go live, shouldn't I? There we go. I'm taking full advantage of it. Whoever updated the redeemed options, thanks. This is a good one. Ugh. Silly says, actually, you have to take a stretch limo somewhere. Unless you're paying for it. Lols. Good luck. Redeem enough bits and maybe I'll be able to take a stretch limo somewhere. Doubt it, though. We can dream. Let's make that a goal somewhere in there. But yeah. That was a nice little stretch there. Alright. Jedi says a cross-country stretch limo trip. I'm not gonna say no if that's an offer. I like cross-country trips. Did one of those on a bicycle before. That was a fun time. One of those limos with a hot tub. Bringing it full circle. Well done, Silly. There we go. This is great. I can stream during the trip in a hot tub and you know what? Shoot. If y'all fundraise to get me a stretch limo ride across the country, I would stream live from a hot tub. I might be wearing a wetsuit inside hot. That's a brilliant idea, guys. Y'all... Oh, hydrate. No! I drank all my water on my break. I can't redeem hydrate. That's all I got. There we go. But thank you. I have to refill my water bottle. But yeah, this is a new plan, guys. We're gonna fundraise to get me a cross-country limo, stretch limo trip with a hot tub. Do I get to choose which across the country that I go to? Can I go like perpendicular one way or another just to like squeeze in as much time as I can into that trip? Go from, I don't know, Florida to Vancouver. I'm liking this idea. And then I'll live stream from the hot tub in the stretch limo wearing a wetsuit. And like full snorkel gear. I like this plan. Alright. But GameStop NFTs is a fascinating topic. So, there we go. Oh, man. Oh, that's even better. Silly says, actually by cross-country, we mean it's off-road, 4x4 traveling. 4x4 limo, in a wetsuit, with a snorkel gear and a hot tub, off-roading from Florida to Vancouver. That's all I can think of. That's Seattle would be the U.S. city there. I mean, let's go. With chrome rims. This is beautiful, guys. I am appreciating this. We should start a GoFundMe. Or a Kickstarter. Kickstarter! Because I'd be making content, right? I'm totally down. Totally down for this plan. But GameStop NFTs. Right, so this actually happened in April. GameStop signaled its intent to get into the NFT craze by hiring analysts specialized in blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs. GameStop made no official announcements about its business plans, but clearly had some interest in the new technology, and possibly applications in gaming. There still haven't been any official announcements. That's a word, just so we're clear. However, GameStop did very quietly launch the GameStop NFT homepage, where it listed an email address asking people to join their NFT team. The quote says, "We're building a team. We welcome exceptional engineers, Solidity, React, Python, designers, gamers, marketers, and community leaders. If you want to join our team, send your profile or something you've built to nfteam@gamestop.com. There we go. So, besides an escalation of GameStop's NFT hiring blitz, the site also contained an Ethereum address that led to an Ethereum contract and code for a game you can access by clicking on the upper right corner of the GameStop NFT website. It is a runner game that puts players in control of Snazzy Banana. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hey. Oh man, now my brain's going down the road of a banana in a suit. So the GameStop executive plush toy of a cat inside a banana skin as it runs across a lunar landscape. Again, sentences that I did not expect to say today, but there have been they. The title is Game On and On, and it's a very simple runner. It contains numerous references to the Wall Street Bet subreddit. Heyo, like rockets, the moon, and Snazzy Banana. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. Which has become a popular item following the GameStop stock rally. In fact, Game On and On is the most GameStop has actually acknowledged the Wall Street Bets drama that allowed the company to raise over $500 million by selling new shares at a higher price. Now it seems that GameStop might also be launching a token of its own. On July 14th, 2021 at 11:20 a.m. GMT. That little bit of info, again, that's not announced by GameStop. That is according to data miners on the subreddit GME, who noted that the time corresponds with 4:20 PST, which seems like a strange time to launch GameStop's first NFT. But hey, NFT, of course, non-fungible tokens, controversial new technology. They use blockchain to verify a digital file's authenticity, which makes it unique in a world where files can be copied with exact precision trillions of times across billions of devices. So it's all about that authenticity. I mentioned last time, it's kind of like that first edition signed novel. Like there might be a billion printed books, but it's the first one. NFT, there you go. The idea behind this is to make digital items like music, pictures, video as collectible as trading cards by limiting the supply and marking authenticity. However, the downside to this, and the reason it's so controversial, is that NFTs are often criticized because they have enormous energy requirements in maintaining that blockchain, which must continually verify transactions essentially forever. The carbon footprint of a single NFT has been compared to that of an actual breathing human being. So, you know, NFTs, super cool and all, but a sudden boom of NFTs might not really be the best thing for the environment and stuff, but hey. This is also a fact that companies like Sega and Ubisoft are very deliberately avoiding, as they seem to be chasing the next big fad, so there's that. I have to catch up in the chat real quick because it has been blowing up, but we've got we went from hot tubs with the water just like pouring out of the, it's like, is the entire limo a hot tub now? Jedi says breaking news of all highway systems being drenched despite no rain. And then Silly brought up the Swiss Alps. 4x4 up the Swiss Alps, spilling hot tub water out all over the Autobahn. I know that's in Germany, but I don't know how the Swiss interstate system works offhand. And then we ran to Banana. No, it's Banana as in, it's Bananya, which is why I didn't know how to pronounce it. I know how to say the word banana, just so we're clear. And then, oh gosh, headline, breaking news, climate change made so much worse due to someone melting all the Swiss Alps with hot tub water. How are we getting, how did we get to this? Also, a cat wearing a banana skin sounds adorable. I mean, that's true. Wolf says I made a 3D crayon suit. Silly says 40 or nothing, Wolf. Jeez. Wolf says it looks like Mountain Dew. Silly says I'll allow it. I'm very much enjoying this chat. This is amazing. Wow. This is... I'm about to cry along with Jedi Roxy right now. This is great. So I know that we're all still curious about the Epic versus Apple trial, and we're all still curious, I mean, I am super invested in this drama, and I keep talking about it, because whether or not you guys are interested. So there's that. Silly keeps reminding me that I'm hungry. Food. But not untrue. I don't have a big announcement with this Epic versus Apple or Epic trial, because we have yet to hear a verdict, and both sides seem to be kind of waiting. They're not really saying much pending the verdict. I am so curious. But Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic, decided to conclude this massive Epic versus Apple trial by promoting fried chicken, as one does. Let's say Epic CEO Tim Sweeney is a man who says what's on his mind, given the 2 a.m. email that launched this whole lawsuit. You know, he's not afraid to ruffle a few feathers, clearly. But apparently the first thing on his mind following the closing remarks in the Epic vs. Apple trial was a chicken dinner. Who can blame him? He said in a tweet, "The Epic vs. Apple trial has now concluded. I won't be commenting before the verdict is delivered. Thanks to everyone whose efforts made this possible, and to Popeyes for building a fine restaurant next door to the Oakland Federal Courthouse." Oh man, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful. I appreciate that. There we go. That's just subliminal messaging, just going out there. Not so subliminal, I don't know. He's pretty out there. But, like, way to support a very specific franchise and location. Gosh, that poor restaurant's now gonna be, like, overrun with gamers. What are they even gonna do? Jedi's picturing the chaos of the hot tub stretch limo flying through the mountains with the style of Goofy Movie Road Trip. That's amazing. And then Silly says, "I too like to send my corporate rivals emails launching massive lawsuits at 2 a.m. in the morning." 2 a.m. in the morning is the best time to challenge people to life-changing lawsuits, especially when it's not going to change your own life, but millions of people who are lower on the wealth rung than you are. Heyo. Jedi just heard me thanking Popeyes and was like, wait a second, that's not one of our partners. I was quoting someone else who was thanking Popeyes, so there we go. There we go. Oh, man. Hey, just saying I love that kind of drama. I'm glad it's not just me. My goodness. This whole legal kerfluffle shenanigans has been fascinating. So there we go. Last, but very much not least, E3's open registration is beginning next week. The day you've been waiting for is either already here or coming soon. If you are a games reporter, media registration is now live for E3 2021. All you'll need is to access the E3 registration portal, plug in your credentials, and then wait to get your registration confirmed. For everyone else, including industry insiders, creators, influencers, and fans, you have to wait until next week. So industry and creator/influencer registration opens May 31st with open, which means fan registration, set to begin June 3rd. You can access E3's registration portal on their website. In addition to registration, the ESA has announced when E3's promised app will become available. The app will serve as a window into a virtual E3 conference, letting people attend digital booths and events, perform video conferencing, and interact with other attendees by creating a profile, avatar, and writing on the online forums. As per usual, the media will get a preview of the E3 app before everyone else. Media access opens for the app on June 7th, followed by everyone else on June 12th, which coincidentally happens to be the same day E3 starts its 4-day digital presentation. This year's participating companies include the likes of Nintendo, Xbox, Ubisoft, Square Enix, Capcom, Sega, Take-Two, Bandai Namco, DVSI Entertainment, and many, many more. The E3's Media Blitz begins June 7th with announcements leading up to opening ceremonies on June 12th. Those will coincide with Summer Games Fest, which begins on June 10th. Jeff Keighley is back to host the ongoing Games Festival with a feature performance by Weezer to kick off the festivities. I talked about that a little bit before, but E3, guys! E3 is... It's here. It's already beginning, and oh my gosh, are we excited for it. There are things that are coming that I can't talk about yet, but tune in to E3. Follow us on social media as well, by the way, because we're starting to not only hype this, but create kind of connections for that. in case you missed it, for the past several times I've absolutely nerded out about this. DVSI is part of E3, guys. DVSI Entertainment is part of E3 this year. We are working on some amazing things, and we are super, super excited to share them with you. There's going to be some unexpected and what I think will be super exciting elements to this. Register, download the app, support us. Also, E3 is always exciting, but oh my gosh! So there we go. Silly says, hey, did you know that DVSI Entertainment will be at E3 this year? Woo! Yes. Yes, we will. So excited. Wolf says, I know I'm so jelly. If not for the pandemic, y'all be safe. Even with the antivirus. I actually really do appreciate that E3 is digital this year. I'm excited for when it does open up in the future, for sure, 100%. But I'm excited for what's in store. I'm grateful that it's digital, that people can still partake in what will be an amazing conference while staying safe. So there you go. Super exciting stuff there. Get the app when it goes live. Visit our booth because we're going to E3. So check out DVSI Entertainment at E3. And that's what I got. Here's a link to our tip page if y'all would like. Just for support. We're working on a lot of exciting stuff. Silly says, more like Squee 3, am I right? Yeah, pretty much. Also, Wolf says, thought about stream playing Awoken soon. Heyo! Second, what Paige says, let us know on Discord when you do. Super, super exciting stuff, guys. Also, Last Shot's available to be wishlisted. If you have not done that already, you should do that already on Steam. I'm running out of things to... I'm running out of things to plug. And I'm now remembering last time I stuck foot in mouth moment. Which is creating another one, as I do. So! Rodney wishes you well. Silly's mentioning my gaming stream tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow, 9 p.m. So that's 6 p.m. if you're on the other coast. On Elevated. If you haven't checked that out yet, that's where I very awkwardly try to learn how to game. And last time that I was live, half of the live stream was me literally trying to figure out how to launch KOTOR. Hashtag worth it. Also, I got hangry in the middle of it and just ordered a pizza on stream, so that was fun too. So if that's something that you think would be fun, check it out. Join us for some nerdy attempting to stream video games tomorrow on Elevated. Paige says love to Rodney. Rodney loves you, Paige. That's it. That's all I got. That's it for today. So, guys, just get hyped for E3. I cannot emphasize that enough, because we are. I will be back tomorrow for Elevated, Monday for eSpot Live. In the meantime, make sure that you guys are staying happy and healthy and hydrated with water. Coffee is amazing. Rum is great. Water's important. So, all of it and water. Yeah. I'll see you guys, or there's no recovery from that. See you guys soon. Stay devious.